Hello there, Pop Geek subscribers. I'm your 5 minute film freak, Adam Pope, with a review of another film. This one is starring Peter Dinklage and Shirley MacLaine. Yes, an unlikely duo in the film American Dreamer. Now, this is a dark comedy about Peter Dinklage being a college instructor of an economics class who is wanting to become a homeowner. That is his dream. He literally has fantasies about bikini clad girls hanging out with him lakeside at his estate that he wants to have. Unfortunately, reality is always getting in the way. He doesn't have a lot of money. He can't even get a parking placard because he's not tenured at this university he's teaching at. And in the meantime, he is always harassing his buddy Matt Dillon, who is a realtor who is selling, big homes and things like that. And he invites him out to open houses for homes he cannot afford. Peter Dinklage is a curmudgeon of the best type, I guess you would say, in this film, in that, he's very witty, he's very sarcastic, but he's also, a little angry. There's a frustration always boiling to the surface there. It's an interesting character that they have crafted for Peter Dinklage to play here, but he certainly is charismatic enough to get the interest of several women in the film. But one of those that he does not get the interest of in a romantic sense is Shirley MacLaine. And the way they get connected is Shirley MacLaine is the owner of a home who's a very wealthy elderly lady. Yes, Shirley MacLaine is in her 90s at this point, and she is offering up the chance to purchase the home. However, for the amazing price that she is offering, which is well below the cost of a home in suburbia these days, she makes it so you have to basically become a renter of the house until she dies, which Peter Dinklage and Matt Dillon did not understand. Meanwhile, Peter Dinklage is selling everything he has to get in on this deal and deciding it's the closest he's ever going to get. That American dream that he has of being a homeowner, he'll never get it if he doesn't jump at this one. So he takes it, he moves in. There's a lot of physical comedy in this movie that you might not be expecting from Peter Dinklage. He's always getting injured somewhere in the house. You think it's going to be kind of this dramedy situation, but it gets a little wacky here and there. The goal is, if Shirley MacLaine dies, I get the home. He's not going to kill her, but he keeps saving her. She's an old lady who's a little befuddled, get a little bit of dementia going on. And so she keeps getting into these life-threatening situations and he keeps saving her, which is not helping his ultimate plan of becoming the sole owner of the home. She ultimately comes to see him as kind of a guardian angel. And he's like, this isn't what I was going for. Meanwhile, also, her daughter enters the mix. This daughter is a lawyer, and so she thinks that Peter Dinklage is taking advantage of an old woman who's out of her mind. So she's kind of becoming a little bit of a villain, but ultimately he wins her over. I mean, there is a cameo from Danny Pudi from Community. He's the dean of the college where Peter Dinklage is working. But the best cameo by far is Danny Glover as a private investigator who's trying to gather up more information for Peter Dinklage so he can find out if there's any shady business going on with this lady and what's the real deal here. And Danny Glover is hilarious. He hasn't been this funny for me since he was in, I don't know if you've seen Be Kind and Rewind, but he plays kind of a similar character here where he's an older gentleman who looks like he doesn't know what's going on, but he's actually pretty clever in the long run. So lots of great stuff in this movie, very unexpected turns, and the comedy, like I say, is there. It will give you a laugh, especially when Peter Dinklage finally has a breakdown in one of his courses that he's teaching, gets him into trouble, and it's pretty hilarious. So if you want to check this out, you can find American Dreamer on VOD. It's on Amazon Prime. It's everywhere you want to buy it and rent it. I will also tell you it's on Tubi. But you can check it out there. This is just something that's being released in the UK right now for the first time. It's a film that was made a couple of years ago, but now people over there are going to get a chance to give it a watch. But hey, you can watch it now wherever you are. So check out American Dreamer. I certainly enjoyed it. I'll be back soon enough with another review as your 5 minute film freak. Stay subscribed here to the Pop Geeks YouTube channel. And until next time, keep watching those movies.